Well, hello guys. Here you see Dr. Z is working on this piece of puzzle, Halloween math. And you can see this picture of a door. And you can read it and see what it's all about. And this specific video is supposed to explain without explaining. It's supposed to show you how you guys can benefit from playing your everyday life game creatively by creating this kind of pieces of puzzle. And that's exactly what it is. It's a digital piece of puzzle. It puzzles together text, audio, which you don't hear yet, image, and video. This very video will be posted here. And it's supposed to illustrate how you make money. It tells you, well, watch this video, or you can go to this tutorial gallery. And every time it tells you, number one, how to create the posts, those pieces of puzzle. And you can look at this and it will tell you some other people already put here a lot of stuff, but it tells you about licensing fees. That is how you can make support. Or it talks about affiliate fees. Again, that is how you can make support. It talks about this. Then reward mechanisms. For example, the last one, good points. Well, you do something good, helping other people, and your pay rate goes up, and you are rewarded for doing something good. And exact opposite true too. So if you're not doing good, doing something bad, then it goes down. And here is sponsor support. Why would sponsors give you support? Why would they give me money? Well, think about it. Each of these, we call them pieces of puzzle, is like a post. You click on it and what do you see here? You see advertisement here. You see it's taken from Google. When Google pauses on the page, this company pay Google $2 per click. And if they give money directly to users, then it's $1 per post. And we know that at least two people will click on the link. And that makes the cost per click only 50 cents versus $2 per click. And the money doesn't go to the advertising company, but goes directly to your users. Like these guys say, hey, we support you and we give you reward for doing creative and smart stuff. Like this game, it's very, very basic. There's very basic math. For 2-year-old, they count how many pictures it has. And you can look at it here. Come on. And you can count how many pictures it has. And you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there is one kind of hidden here, 6. And is this a picture? Well, it's a picture, but this is a photo. So you could be ambiguous here and decide. You understand the reference, right? That we are being watched. You know that song? That God is watching us from a distance? Well, distance of time. Einstein proved that space and time are the same, connected. So God is watching us from a distance of space time. And by the way, here is an analogy. It's just a game of ideas. And for you, it's just a piece of fabric. Well, for some people, if you zoom in, you'll see that it could be used as an analogy for the fabric of space-time. And this faults, it could be an analogy of singularity points. And if you cut here, like the holes, it will be analogy for the black holes, and so on. So this is how you play this game of ideas, trying to look at it from different perspectives, and you can get specific rewards. You see, there is a link of these people who support education. They are part of the education companies like Blackboard, Pearson, and Dr. Z added this free of charge, just as an example to show how you can leverage everything you do and help good people and get reward for yourself. And obviously, it's an experimental project, so permission to use this is pending. But he needs to show them how it works. That's the goal of this very video. So, to be specific, number one, there are people who like ideas and like smart games, and whatever you consider smart, you can play it out here. Number two, you can generate support, and there are different mechanisms that are shown right here. And if you're a sponsor, you can save on online advertising by giving that support to who? To your own customers. And that's how you forge customer loyalty. And you're saving on online advertising because you're combining charity budget, which could be only 2%, with advertising budget, which is 20%. You already saved there. On top of it, the cost of posting advertisement on the web is a fraction to what you would pay to companies that offer their service to do that. They don't do anything. They just take your advertisement and put it on user pages. They're middlemen. And they take the big part of the revenues. Used to be 90%. Now it sounds like they take only 50% of the revenues. Well, good. We have some progress here. So you can play this game of life creatively by creating this type of pieces of puzzle. And by the way, talking about game of life, so here the pictures Dr. Z taking for this little piece. But obviously the people who will he will compete with, like you can see, very difficult to navigate here. Okay, their decorations of their doors just incredible. So Dr. Z comes in for this work and he sees all these decorations and he got excited, took all the bunch of these pictures. He didn't take videos, but could be really, really cool uh, way to play it out. And that, by the way, how he was driving and he was recording his thoughts, ideas while he was driving. Wow, look at this. Now you move, you jumped in space and time and mind. It's a space time mind continuum. Jumped like roughly 1 hour, 30 minutes before he arrived to his destination in time and different space. So, this is an example of that quantum jumping. And if you listen to what he is saying, you also jump to his ideas. But you can generate much better. There is no questions of your own. And those are just examples how other people decorated their doors. And they have cool stuff. So Dr. Z knows he lost this competition to these guys. Now that's the supplies he had. And that is fine because he doesn't compete with them. He competes with himself. Next time he learn from this, he will try to do better. The same with this piece of puzzle. It's boring. There is no music yet. We'll find it. Well, next time we'll do better. And that's how we play this game of thoughts and ideas, where you compete with yourself. If you're happy with what you've done here, considering all this limited supply that you had, you're okay. And considering limited time. All right, with this, talk to you later, people. Remember two main principles of this game. Remember them? You need to see the principle gallery. Is it principles? Don't remember? No, didn't find that. Well, you guys go and find it and get points. Get points for playing this game of, actually it's hide and seek, the truth game, where you find, and it's easy to find, the principle gallery, the gallery of principles that explain, and it's easy, right? So you'll just say principle gallery and see what we have. What did we get? I'll still working on it. All right. So while it's working, we'll just move through this, see what other people put. You see, tells you about how to collaborate, how to join a group, and working hard. Okay, so here is a print. Somewhere here. What? Wasn't that successful to find the principal gallery, guys? Well, I'll just tell you that two main principles of this game. Number one, don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you. Number two, do to others what you want them to do to you. And obviously we combined it in one, two in one. Do slash don't do to others what you do slash don't do want them do to you. Okay? All right. And obviously you see it's early morning. He's kind of not playing that game as sharp as you would. I'm sure you would. It will just destroy him. You win that game of thoughts ideas. Will beat him at his own game. And that is your destiny. If you choose to be the chosen one who chooses that destiny. And his destiny is to help you to beat him at his own game. But make it as challenging as possible. Enjoy.